Why Liam Payne's girlfriend Kate Cassidy left Argentina days before his death. Liam Payne's girlfriend Kate Cassidy shared on October 14 that she traveled from South America back to Miami, 2 days before the singer died at a hotel in Argentina. Liam Payne stayed in South America longer than expected. According to his girlfriend Kate Cassidy, the couple was only planning to visit for 5 days, but ended up staying for 2 weeks, which is why she left the continent days before the One Direction singer's tragic death at 31. She shared October 14 that she had flown back to Miami, while Payne had stayed behind. "I was so ready to leave," Cassidy shared in a TikTok video. "Honestly, love South America, but I hate staying in one place for too long. And we were supposed to be there for, 5 days, turned into 2 weeks. But why was Cassidy so ready to return to the United States? As she put it, I was just like, I need to go home." Although the 25-year-old broke out in weird rash before her flight due to her anxiety about travel, Cassidy touched down in Florida without further setbacks. "I was so happy to be home," she added on TikTok. "It was so relieving." 2 days later, Liam suffered a fatal fall from the 3rd story of a hotel in Buenos Aires, Argentina, local medical personnel told Telemundo. In the afternoon, police had received a 911 call from the same hotel reporting an aggressive man who could be under the influence of drugs or alcohol, according to a statement from El Sistema de Retención Médica de Emergencias, SAME. Police did not share if substances were actually involved. News has reached out to authorities and Payne's rep for comment but hasn't heard back. Prior to his passing, Payne had shared footage of his trip to Argentina, according to screenshots circulating on social media. "Happy I got some time away," he wrote on Snapchat alongside a photo of a lush garden. Another clip showed his lovely day in Argentina with a video of him just enjoying breakfast even though it's like 1 p.m. with Cassidy, who he began dating in 2022. His final photo with her, posted hours prior to his death, showed the pair ready for a day outdoors in swimsuits and hats, embracing in front of a mirror. Liam Payne, Kate Cassidy, Snapchat. While Cassidy has not yet spoken publicly about Payne's passing, read on to see how other celebrities are paying tribute. Halsey. The Without Me singer shared a lengthy Tumblr post to commemorate the fallen One Direction member. "I loved One Direction with an all-consuming force when I was younger. It hurts deeply to mourn someone you were a massive fan of as teenager, and became a peer of as an adult," she wrote. "I know people change and grief is unsure or complicated when it's attached to a fond memory or the feeling a person gave you and not tangibly the person themselves. I can see many of you on here are struggling with that right now and I understand." And Halsey finished by sharing a fond memory of Liam. "A few years ago I purchased a home that Liam previously owned," she continued. "There were rumors the house was haunted. He assured me it was not, and I believed him. Because I know the ghosts that haunt us aren't tethered to buildings. They live in parts of us that are harder to reach and they go wherever we do. As a parent, a fellow artist, and a fan, I simply cannot fathom this untimely loss. My heart goes out to his family, friends, and the fans." Quavo. The rapper, who was featured on Liam's biggest solo hit Strip That Down, wrote in an October 16 Instagram story tribute, "Rest in paradise." Dan Richards. "This all feels so surreal," the guitar player, who toured with One Direction, wrote in an October 16 Instagram story. "Thanks to everyone reaching out, still trying to wrap my head around it all. My thoughts go out to Liam's family at this time." Ronnie Wood. The Rolling Stones member, who performed with One Direction on the X Factor UK in 2014, shared his condolences online. "I am shocked and saddened to hear of the death of Liam Payne," Ronnie wrote in an X, formerly Twitter, statement. "It was a pleasure to work with him on our X Factor performance. God bless Liam, thinking of all his loved ones. He will be dearly missed." The X Factor. "We are heartbroken by the sad passing of Liam Payne." The show, which Liam was a part of for 2 seasons in 2008 as a solo artist and with One Direction in 2010, wrote in a statement on X, formerly Twitter. "He was immensely talented and, as part of One Direction, Liam will leave a lasting legacy on the music industry and fans around the world. Our thoughts are with his friends, family, and all who loved him." Josh Devine. The drummer, who toured with One Direction, shared a heartfelt tribute to social media. "Heartbreaking news, He wrote in an October 17th Instagram story, "I just pray for Liam's family, and all that knew and loved him. Some of my fave memories in life were because of this man. No words." Liam Payne's family. "We are heartbroken," Liam's family told the BBC. "Liam will forever live in our hearts and we'll remember him for his kind, funny and brave soul. We are supporting each other the best we can as a family and ask for privacy and space at this awful time." Backstreet Boys. The boy band, made up of Nick Carter, AJ McLean, Brian Littrell, Kevin Richardson and Howie Darrow, shared their condolences. "Words cannot express the emotions we are collectively feeling right now, and it seems like the rest of the world is in the same boat," the statement on X, formerly Twitter, said. "Our hearts go out to Liam's family, friends, and directioners around the world. Rest in peace, brother." Cher Lloyd. The Want You Back singer, who competed alongside One Direction on the X Factor in 2010, wrote a heartfelt message to the late member on Instagram, alongside a throwback photo of the pair. "From being on the show together, visiting each other's homes while filming, going on tour together and watching you achieve your dreams," Cher wrote on Instagram October 17th. "I'll cherish the memories made and the laughs we had. My thoughts are with your family and friends, with everyone who loves you. My heart is breaking for your son Bear. Rest in peace, Liam." Rebecca Ferguson. The former X Factor contestant, who competed alongside One Direction in 2010, wrote a lengthy X, formerly Twitter, post memorializing Liam and speaking out against fame. "I've spoken for years about the exploitation and profiteering of young stars and the effects many of us are still living with the aftermath and the PTSD," she wrote. "Rest in peace, Liam. I hope you find peace on the other side, and love to your mum and family." Rita Ora. "I'm devastated," the singer, who sang with Liam on the single For You, wrote on X, formerly Twitter October 17th. "He had the kindest soul, I will never forget. I loved working with him so much, he was just such a joy to be around on and off stage. This tragic news breaks my heart. Sending all my love and prayers to his family and loved ones. Our song For You takes on a whole new meaning for me now. R.I.P.
Greg Horan. Niall Horan's older brother wrote a lengthy tribute to the One Direction member in an Instagram post. "To say I'm heartbroken is an understatement," Greg wrote in an October 17th post. "A weird feeling this morning and all night. You were a top young boy to a man, a son, a brother. You are only one of 4 lads. I was happy enough to take my place in Niall's life as a brother. You will be forever missed, Liam." He continued with a note on the blended family between the 5 members of One Direction. "My heart goes out to your family, parents and sisters and your son Bear and your 1D brothers," he continued. "The 10th of October we met and we started out that evening as 5 families into one big 1D family. Thank you for all the laughs, bro. Watch down on the all your family and mind them. Lots of love, kiddo." Waliha Malik, Safar Malik and Donia Malik. Zayn Malik's 3 sisters paid tribute to the late One Direction member in their respective Instagram stories, each calling his death heartbreaking, and following up with photos of Liam with their brother. "I have no words," Waliha, who appeared in the Story of My Life music video, wrote in an Instagram story. "Literally heartbroken. RIP. Noah Cyrus." As an avid fan of One Direction, Noah wrote a tribute to the late member in a heartfelt Instagram story. "I'm not ever going to be able to fully voice how I am feeling," Noah wrote. "But I feel so fortunate to have been in the same generation as Liam Payne and the phenomenon of 1D.